Renaissance guy, Trends Change here. Just decided to do a quick video, and as said, my channel isn't just about going to the gym and training and improving myself physically. It's about daily life, how to change, how to be better, how to get to where you need to be. Now, bearing in mind, I don't have everything completely 100% ordered in my life. You know, I do still go through challenges, and there are still things that do face me that I need to deal with. But hey, you know, that's life. Nobody said life would be easy or fair. Nobody said that you are entitled to you know, whatever it is that they think you're entitled to. Let's start off with this entitlement things first. All right, the only thing you're entitled to is, number one, to breathe the very air that you have in this life. That's number one. You are entitled to educate yourself, to look after yourself. You have the freedom to vote and the freedom to drive and to have the same chances as everybody else in this life. That's all you are entitled to, all right? Doesn't matter what color you are, what religion you are, or anything else. If you are not doing what you should be doing in life, and you don't get what you think you should have in life, then that's down to you. It's not down to anybody else. You've got the same chances, same equality as everybody else, okay? If you're complaining about, oh, well, we don't have the chance to get educated or anything else like that, hey, you know what? You can go on the internet. You've got free courses in English, maths, whatever it is. You've got Open University where you can study. You've got every chance you can get. And let's face it, the reason why you have qualifications, and I'm going to quote from Tulsa King, is that the employer wants to see that you can complete a series of tasks relatively well and on time and get things done. So when you go into a place of work, you'll get things done and you are able to do those things and understand the job that is in front of you. That is the whole idea. To educate yourself and to become better, however, is down to you and what you do. So I know there's a lot of people out there who are finding it very difficult, very hard to get work, and people complain, oh, it's this, oh, that, it's the deal. It actually, it's down to you, and I'm going to explain why out of my own life and the experiences I've had, which are the same as everybody else in this life, in this country. So, two experiences. Number one, 2012, I moved from my hometown of Bridlington over to Sheffield, and I had regular work coming in, and I had all this kind of stuff. Now, I came out of work because of misinformation, of no communication or anything else. The area manager of a certain store that I was working in security at the time came in at 12 midnight, said, we're closing this up. It's no longer operating. Nobody has a job here. And because of the manager of that store not passing on that information, I was out of work. Now, I decided there and then, I took a couple of days off, and I was able to exist for a couple of days, and I got a little bit of money, and I said this, I said, look, I am going to take some time out, reevaluate my situation before I go to the job centre, line up what I'm going to say. So when I went into the job centre, I said to them, look, I'm not here to just go for any job and get off the list. That is not my intention. My intention is to get a career going and to take a job where I'm going to be able to build up a career. That's what I want. That's where I want to go. Now, I took advantage of retaking my pool lifeguard qualification, my personal training qualification at the time, and a couple of other things, which I was inside, which after working, paid into the system. That's what the system is there for. Now, also at the same time, I was applying for work, and I got ahead of the schedule that the job centre wanted with applying for work. I more than fulfilled my rota. Now, it so happened that for whatever reason, I got put on a sanction. Sanction is your benefits for those people in America. If apparently you're not keeping up with your obligations for unemployment benefits, then you get put on this sanction where you put on reduced money while they investigated everything and see what you were doing. I should not have been on there. And in fact, even the manager of the employment centre even said so. When it came to that, I had a challenge in my life. I sat down, I contacted people who I had approached for work, the HRs of each and every single thing, explained the situation and said, can I please have a letter or email that I can pass on to the job centre saying that I am fulfilling this, this and this, that I've been put on this unfairly. Every single HR that I had approached sent me a letter of confirmation, each saying, actually, this gentleman has been applying with us and kept in touch with us. Once a month he's been doing this, and, basically approaching us for work, seeing what's happening, and not only applying once, but regularly keeping in contact to see if there's any changes. Through my efforts and everything else, I was even told by the manager that I was not to apply for any more work until I had passed the qualifications I was taking, and was assured in 2013 I would have work. Sure enough, by April 2013, I passed all my qualifications. I landed a 0-hour contract as a lifeguard, and I had plenty of work coming in 3 months. The second time I had a problem, and again with the same security company, unfortunately. Unfortunately, it's the nefarious actions of a lot of other people, and I'm not even going to go into that. I found myself unemployed. Thankfully, to a few friends who I knew, I was able to survive. I was out of work for around about 6 months. So from 2009 to 2023, I've been employed and had around about a year off work at various points in my life. Hey, it happens. But most of the time I have worked. When the second time happened, I said, right, this is what I'm going to do. So for those people who are complaining they don't have work, yeah, I know it sucks, but you've got to do the work. You've got to find work to achieve what you want. And in my lifetime, before I go to the second thing, I have cleaned, I have done security work, I've done leisure work in the leisure industry, all sorts of things. I've even taken on a job where I've cleaned toilets, nothing but toilets, to keep food and whatever it is on my plate and to keep my rent paid. Okay, did everything I could. Second time it happened, I said, right, so this is the best bit of advice I'm going to give. If you find yourself unemployed and you can't find work anywhere, go to where the work is. You may enjoy living where you are, but if there isn't the work there, move to where the work is. Second, get your resume or your CV. Make out a few points and then make a 5-minute video. 5-minute video, you introduce yourself, what you do, your credentials, your work history, what you have working experience in, everything. Bullet point them, introduce yourself. This is what I do, this is how I do it. I am available for interviews. Please contact me on whatever it may be, your social media, and then you put it. And this is what I did. I put it on the work sites on Facebook for my area. I sent the video to various different companies, and I sat back. In the first week, I had 10 people get in contact with me. All of them interviews. I had 6 successful interviews and 6 offers of work. You see, you've got to go out there. You can't just turn around and say, oh, well, I did this and this and this and nobody's accepting. You've got to go out there and you've got to tell the employer, I am the one you want. I am here ready to rock and roll and will do what's necessary to do my job and have a wage coming in. All right, that's what you got to do. Other people are just going to say, oh, well, I can do this, I can do this, I can do this. Yeah, that's fine if you want to do that. But if you really want to get ahead, you not only do you have to say what you can do, you have to prove that you are going to go out and earn that job. You don't have any entitlements to that job just because you've got the qualifications. You've got to turn around and go and do. And that is pretty much how I live my life. That's why I'm able to now do what I want to do. And the final thing is this. The reason why an awful lot of people are poor is because we are a consumer nation. Stop falling into the consumerism. Stop being told you need this phone, or you need this, or you need that, or I buy this, or I buy that. You know, buy this food because you'll have a happy family. You're not being sold food. You're being sold a lifestyle. Stop buying into the lifestyle. Stop buying into the lifestyle that people influencers and lifestyle influencers show you. Half of that is crap. You see the people going around in car, they rent out the car just to turn around and say, hey, this is how well I'm doing. They don't own that car. All right? Stop believing people and start believing those people like me who have literally worked hard to get where they want to be. Now, I don't have everything in place, but I count my blessings. I'm able to go to America for at least once or twice a year for a holiday. I'm able to live. I'm able to provide food for myself, do what I want. There are a whole host of other opportunities that are coming up because I don't make myself poor. I deal with the situation. I don't have an entitled attitude. I work hard for what I want, for what I need to do, and I'm able to do it, and I'm blessed so much that I'm able to do what I want to do. No, I'm not the richest person in the world, but I do have things that I can get by on. And that is the most important thing. To achieve what you want to do, you have to do things that perhaps you might not enjoy doing. Now, it just so happens that I do enjoy my work. I do enjoy working for the company I work with at the moment. I enjoy looking after my mum and dad and everything else, and it does give me the opportunity, but it's only through hard work and turning around to people and saying, I can do this job. This is why you should employ me. This is what I do. This is how I do it. This is how I solve problems. And this is my work ethic. All right, rather than just saying, oh, well, here's my qualifications. It should tell you everything that you need to know about me. No, it doesn't. You need to go out and turn around and say exactly why. So follow my advice on the video. I promise you, it may be hard. Yes, you're going to stumble and fall. You're going to hurt yourself a few times. But eventually, you will get what you work for. You honestly will. All right, so that's a few bits of advice to people out there who are struggling at the moment. If you ever need, you can look me up on Facebook, send a message or whatever, get in contact. I will help you as much as I possibly can to get where you need to be, but it does rely on you. All right, so hopefully I've been able to give a few ideas for people who are struggling to get out there. Hope you follow my ideas. When you do your video, look presentable. Get a professional outfit, even if it's just a top half. You know, get a top half presentable, look professional, state what you do, and then go for it and do that. I will actually be putting a video up of how I did it on this channel. So if you want to use it as an example, do use it. I'll catch you all later. Hopefully everybody will have success in the future. See you later.